everyone, it's me, Lucca. Today I'm going to be continuing the story I call Lucca, the Keyblade Hero. Let's begin with the next part, which was by Master Ava. Congratulations, you fought admirably. Master Ava? Lucca, Scold, thank you for showing me the strength of your hearts. I hope you'll forgive me for deceiving you, but the foreteller you fought, the room you were in, were both merely projections. But why? What was the point? It's as ephemeral stayed in your dreams. The world will soon end. But if all wielders disappear along with it, there will be no one left to drive away the ensuing darkness. So we must prevent this at all costs. My role in all of this is to gather wielders with great potential regardless of their unions. They must survive for the world after. The world after? This is also... I don't understand. So what happened to Ephemer? Ephemer must have caught wind of the fact that there was more to everything than what he'd been taught. So he started questioning things. He went looking for the truth because he knew there was one to be found. That's how I knew he was the one I could count on to lead the dandelion to my steed. Dandelions? There are a small group of Keyblade wielders that will remain after the rest of us are gone. It was my role to put the dandelions together, but I have to be there. When the inevitable events unfold. So I need someone to replace me when I'm gone, and I chose Ephemer. He accepted, and now he's far away from here, waiting. So then, he's alright? Yes, he's fine. However, this world is not. There is a wielder who has been corrupted, and the charity you saw earlier is proof of that. But I want the world to come to be filled with light. That's why only wielders with strong resistance to darkness are chosen as dandelions. So I ask both of you, will you join us? Me? A powerful Keyblade wielder? Of course, Master Ava, thank you. Lucca? What will happen to the others, the ones who aren't chosen? They will have no choice but to fight in the Keyblade War. The Keyblade War? I'm afraid it's inevitable. May I take some time to think about my decision? Lucca! Of course, take all the time you need. This decision is yours to make, and you should do what feels right. I just ask that you keep this to yourselves. I'm afraid the future is a very sensitive subject. Gold story. Lucca, what's holding you back from joining the dandelions? You get to see Ephemer again. Ephemer is my friend, and he's important to me. But so is everyone else. And I can't just abandon them. understand. Can I share a story? When I became a Keyblade wielder, I was so excited. I even made my own party, but no one wanted to join it. Finally, after what seemed like ages, Ephemer did. For a long time, it was just the two of us. But as time passed, others joined us, and we spent all our time gathering as much Lux as possible. With our busy schedule, Ephemer and I spoke less and less, until one day he turned to me and said, "Scold, you'll be alright on your own now." And then he left. I continued to collect Lux with my party members, but I guess people started to lose interest. One by one they left, until one day it was just me again. And you know what? Ephemer was right. I was fine on my own. I never forgot about him though. And I know he never forgot about me either, because he led me to you. You helped me see so much. Thanks, Lucca. Now I just have to thank Ephemer, and the only way to do that is to join the dandelions. Thanks for everything. Seeds of hope. Let's continue. Whoa, look at all those people! Today you're here to continue with your training for our mission. This session may seem like it's familiar to you, but in a world that is different, one made of dreams, you're our hope. A war will soon wage. Those who try to protect the light will turn their weapons on their allies for the sake of loyalty to their own unions. To be honest, I don't know how far I can guide all of you. What you must remember is that anyone can lose themselves to the darkness. However, there will be no winners. Everything will be lost. Except all of you who are the seeds of hope. When the time comes and there is war, you mustn't fight, but instead you must fly away from here to the world outside. This training is to help you fulfill this crucial task. The future is in all your hands, as is the world's light. May your heart be your guiding key. Well, that's all for now. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos. Bye!